Ever wonder how stress silently controls your life like a puppet master pulling your strings? It's a chilling thought, isn't it? Stress is a bit like the unseen hand, subtly influencing our decisions, our emotions, and even our physical health without us realizing it. It's a silent saboteur lurking in the shadows of our everyday lives. But what exactly is stress, and how does it wield such influence? At its core, stress is our body's response to pressure or threats, real or imagined. It's a survival mechanism hardwired into our biology, a relic from our hunter-gatherer ancestors. When we sense danger, our bodies kick into high gear, releasing a cocktail of hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. This is the infamous fight-or-flight response, priming us to face the threat head-on or to make a swift exit. In the short term, this response can be beneficial. It can enhance performance, sharpen focus, and even save lives. But the issue arises when this response is triggered too frequently or lasts too long. Constant exposure to stress hormones can wreak havoc on our bodies, leading to a host of health issues, from high blood pressure and heart disease to obesity and diabetes. But the impact of stress extends beyond our physical health. It can affect our mood, our relationships, and our overall quality of life. It can lead to anxiety, depression, and other mental health disorders. It can strain our relationships, sap our energy, and rob us of joy. Stress can also color our perception of the world. It can make us more reactive, less patient, and more prone to negative thinking. It can skew our decision-making, leading us to make choices that may not be in our best interests. So stress, this silent puppet master, wields its influence not just in our bodies, but in our minds and our lives. It's an insidious force, shaping us in ways we may not even realize. But there's good news. Understanding stress is the first step to managing it. Are you ready to take control? Have you ever stopped to think about the everyday stressors that you may be overlooking? In our daily lives, we are often confronted with a multitude of situations that can cause stress. These stressors can be as common as our work environment, relationships, health, and financial concerns. They may seem trivial, but they can have a significant impact on our mental well-being. Let's start with work. For many of us, our jobs can be a source of stress. Whether it's meeting deadlines, dealing with difficult colleagues, or managing overwhelming workloads, these can all contribute to our stress levels. Next, our relationships. They can be a source of joy and fulfillment, but they can also be a source of stress. Disagreements, misunderstandings, or feelings of being taken for granted can lead to tension and stress. Now let's talk about health. Chronic illnesses, unexpected diagnoses, or even just the fear of falling ill can significantly add to our stress levels. And it's not just physical health, mental health concerns can also be a significant stressor. Last but not least, financial concerns. Whether it's worrying about paying bills, saving for the future, or dealing with unexpected expenses, financial stress can be a constant source of worry and anxiety. The important thing to remember is that these stressors can affect each of us differently. What may be a minor annoyance to one person could be a major source of stress to another. This is because stress is subjective. It's not about the situation itself, but rather how we perceive and respond to it. And it's not just about recognizing these stressors, it's about understanding how they affect us and how we can manage them. Because the truth is, these everyday stressors aren't going away. They're a part of life. But with the right tools and techniques, we can learn to manage them effectively. So, let's take a moment to reflect on our own everyday stressors. What are they? How do they affect us? And most importantly, how can we manage them better? Recognizing these stressors is the first step towards effectively managing them. Did you know that the simple act of breathing can be a powerful tool against stress? It may seem surprising, but the air flowing in and out of your lungs has the potential to become your ultimate stress buster. In our fast-paced, always-on-the-go world, stress has become a constant companion. But let's take a pause, a literal pause, to focus on our breath. The breath, something so fundamental to life, is often overlooked and taken for granted, yet it holds the key to managing and reducing stress effectively. Breathing techniques are the unsung heroes of stress management. They are simple, they are free, and they're always available to you. No matter where you are or what you're doing, you can tap into the power of your breath to help you navigate through stressful situations. The magic of controlled, deep breathing lies in its physiological effects. When you breathe deeply, it sends a message to your brain to calm down and relax. The brain then sends this message to your body, leading to a decrease in heart rate and blood pressure. This process can significantly reduce the levels of stress hormones in your body, promoting a sense of calm and relaxation. But the benefits of deep breathing don't stop at stress reduction. It can also improve your focus, making you more productive and efficient in whatever you're doing. When you're stressed, your mind tends to jump from one thing to another, making it hard to concentrate. Deep breathing helps quiet the mind, providing a sense of clarity and focus. So, next time you find yourself in a stressful situation, remember to breathe. Take a moment to close your eyes, inhale deeply through your nose, hold your breath for a few seconds, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. Repeat this a few times, and you'll notice your stress levels start to decrease. It's a simple technique, but it's incredibly powerful. It's like having a secret weapon against stress right under your nose. Harness the power of your breath and watch stress melt away. Ever noticed how a good run or workout can make you feel invincible? That's your body's natural stress reliever at work. It's not magic, it's science. When you engage in physical activity, your body releases chemicals called endorphins. These act as natural painkillers, improving your ability to sleep, which in turn reduces stress. Now, let's dive a little deeper. Think of endorphins as your body's feel-good neurotransmitters. They interact with the receptors in your brain that reduce your perception of pain. Endorphins also trigger a positive feeling in the body, similar to that of morphine. You might have heard of the term runner's high. That's endorphins doing their thing. But it's not just about feeling good in the moment. Regular physical activity can increase your overall sense of well-being, boost your mood, and add a bit of zest to your life. It's like having your own personal stress buster built right into your biology. Now you might be thinking, but I'm not a gym person, or I don't have time for a workout. That's okay. Physical activity doesn't have to be an intense gym session or a 5-mile run. It can be as simple as a brisk walk in the park, a quick yoga session, or even a dance-off in your living room. The key is to find an activity you enjoy and make it a part of your routine. And remember, it's not about perfection, it's about movement. Even small increases in physical activity can have a big impact on your stress levels. So, whether it's a 5-minute stretch break at work, a quick bike ride, or a weekend hike, every bit counts. In essence, physical activity is a fantastic way to manage stress. It's like a double-edged sword, benefiting both your mind and body. It helps you sleep better, improves your mood, and gives you a sense of control over your life and well-being. So next time you're feeling stressed, don't just sit there, get moving. Move your body, move your stress away. Ever thought about the power of living in the present moment? Life tends to pull us in different directions, right? We're often tangled in thoughts about the past or anxiously anticipating the future. But there's an antidote to this whirlwind of overthinking, and it's called mindfulness. Mindfulness, in its simplest form, is the practice of being fully engaged in the present moment. It's about observing your thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. It's like taking a step back and watching the movie of your life unfold, without getting caught up in the plot twists and turns. You see, when we're mindful, we give ourselves the space to see things as they really are. And this can have a profound impact on our stress levels. When we're not clouded by regret about what's already happened or fear of what's yet to come, we can focus our energy on dealing with life as it is, right now. Mindfulness is not just a concept, but a way of life that can be cultivated with practice. It can be as simple as focusing on your breath, feeling the sensation of air entering and leaving your body. Or it could be paying attention to the taste, texture, and aroma of your food as you eat. The beauty of mindfulness is that it can be practiced anywhere, anytime. Whether you're washing dishes, walking in the park, or sitting in a meeting, you can choose to be fully present. And this conscious choice can dramatically reduce anxiety and promote a sense of calm. But remember, mindfulness is not about achieving a state of permanent bliss. It's about accepting life as it is, with all its ups and downs. It's about acknowledging our feelings, whether they're positive or negative, and dealing with them in a healthy way. So the next time stress threatens to overwhelm you, remember the power of living in the present moment. Instead of getting lost in worry, choose to be mindful. Choose to experience life as it unfolds without judgment or expectation. Embrace the present and let go of stress. Ever wondered how your daily habits can either amplify or alleviate your stress? Let's dive right into it. Imagine your body as a castle and stress as a relentless siege. How do you fortify your defenses? You build a strong shield, and that shield is forged through healthy habits. First, let's talk about sleep. It's the time when our body recharges, our mind resets, and our stress levels decline. A lack of sleep can leave us vulnerable, amplifying our stress responses. Ensuring a good night's sleep is like strengthening the castle walls, making it harder for stress to break through. Next, let's consider nutrition. The food we consume is akin to the resources a castle needs to withstand a siege. Eating a balanced diet fuels our bodies, providing the energy we need to tackle stress head-on. Consuming nutrient-rich foods is like stocking up on arrows and cannonballs, ready to repel the stress invaders. Then we have our social connections. Humans are social creatures. We thrive on connection and community. Our relationships can act as our allies in the battle against stress, providing emotional support, empathy, and companionship. It's like having a loyal army standing by your side, ready to fight off the stress hordes. But remember, these habits don't work in isolation. They are interconnected parts of a larger system. A lack of sleep can lead to poor food choices, which can then strain our relationships. Conversely, strong social connections can encourage healthier eating and sleeping habits. It's a domino effect, where one good habit can trigger another, creating a robust, multi-layered shield against stress. And just like a castle, it takes time to build this shield. It's not an overnight job. Building healthy habits requires patience, persistence, and a commitment to yourself. But once you've built this shield, you'll find yourself more resilient, more capable of managing stress, and better equipped to navigate life's ups and downs. Build healthy habits, build a strong shield against stress. And remember, every journey starts with a single step, so why not take that step today? Start building your stress shield, one healthy habit at a time. Feeling overwhelmed by stress? Remember, you're not alone. In our journey to manage stress, we sometimes forget that we don't have to carry the weight all by ourselves. There are times when the burden becomes too heavy, the stress too overwhelming, and that's when it's crucial to reach out for help. Therapy and counseling are two valuable resources that can provide professional guidance when dealing with stress. Therapists are trained to help us navigate through our emotions, to understand the root causes of our stress, and to develop coping strategies. Furthermore, support groups offer a sense of community and understanding that can be incredibly comforting when you're feeling alone in your struggles. These groups are often composed of individuals who are experiencing similar challenges. They provide a platform for sharing experiences, strategies, and encouragement. In the grand scheme of things, reaching out for help is not a sign of weakness, but one of strength and self-awareness. It's an acknowledgement that you value your well-being and are willing to take steps to protect it. So take a deep breath, reach out, and remember that it's okay to not be okay sometimes. Seek help, share your stress, lighten your load. Ready to take control of stress and enhance your life? Let's take a moment to revisit the invaluable tips and techniques we've explored. We've uncovered the hidden influence of stress, pinpointed everyday stressors, and ventured into the realm of ultimate stress busters. We've tapped into our body's natural stress relievers, learned the art of living in the now, and built our stress shields. Remember, you're never alone in this journey. The importance of managing stress cannot be overstated. It's a necessary step towards promoting mental well-being in our everyday lives. As you embark on your journey to reduce stress, remember these practical tips and techniques. They're not just strategies, they're lifelines to a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life. Our journey doesn't end here. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and join us in our journey towards a stress-free life. Every step counts.